Welcome back. So in our last video, I had mentioned that in the next one that we talk a little bit about the different types of travel agency structures. And so today we're going to talk about the different structures and then also going over the pros and cons of each. We're going to talk about 6 different type of agencies. We're going to talk about the brick and mortar, franchise, hosted travel agencies, the independent travel agencies. MLMs are multi-level marketing, and then also the hybrid structure. So let's get started. So first up, we have the traditional brick and mortar travel agencies. These agencies usually have a physical storefront where clients can actually come in and discuss their travel plans face to face with a travel advisor. Pros and cons. Pros. The brick and mortar agencies allow clients to develop that personal connection with their travel advisors. They usually provide a dedicated space so that you can sit down and you can discuss your travel plans. You can browse brochures and you often have access to exclusive deals. Cons. With brick and mortar agencies, they usually require a significant investment in rent and overhead cost. And additionally, with today's digital age, a lot of clients may find it inconvenient to actually come into a physical location when they can actually book their travel online. Moving on, we have the franchise travel agencies. These agencies operate under a well-known brand name and they benefit from established reputations and the resources of the head franchise. Let's talk a little bit about the pros and the cons. The pros is that franchise agencies usually offer a recognizable brand name, and also they often provide comprehensive training and support, which make it an ideal choice for individuals who are new to the agencies. With franchisees, you also have access to a network of fellow agents, sometimes offering you the ability to collaborate and to exchange knowledge with the other franchisees in the franchise. The cons of having a franchise, however, is that they typically come with upfront cost to start the franchise, and then they also require ongoing loyalties. If you're a smaller agency, this can eat into your profits. And then with franchisees, you may have a limited flexibility when it comes to terms of business decisions and the services that you can offer. Okay, so now let's talk about hosted travel agencies. With hosted travel agencies, they usually provide the individual advisors with a support system, including back office services, technology platforms, and supplier relationships. Let's go into the pros and the cons. With hosted agencies, the pros is that you can have a flexible and supportive environment for the independent agent. The host will sometimes handle the administrative tasks such as the bookkeeping, management, accounting, and so forth. Hosted agents also benefit from negotiated supplier contracts and training programs that may be offered by their host. The cons, however, are that hosted agents may have limited control over their branding and their marketing strategies. They often operate under the host umbrella, which can impact their ability to establish their own unique identity and to stand out in the market. And then there's also the commission splits and additional fees charged by the host, which can affect the profitability of the independent hosted agent or advisor. These commission splits can be anywhere from 60-40, where the host is getting 60% and the agent getting 40%, to 100%, where the agent or the advisor gets the complete 100%. It all depends on the host and the level of experience of the independent advisor. Let's now discuss the independent travel agencies. As the name suggests, these agencies are owned and operated by individual travel advisors. Pros and cons. The pros is that with an independent agency, you have the complete autonomy and flexibility for travel advisors. They have the freedom to create their own brand, their own marketing strategies and service offerings. The independent advisor can also access preferred supplier relationships and maintain direct control over their commission structure. The cons is that independent agencies may lack the resources, the marketing power, and the established reputation of these larger agencies. Building a client base from scratch can be challenging, and without proper support, independent agents could face difficulties in keeping up with the industry changes and also the technology advancements. Now a little bit about MLMs, or multi-level marketing travel agencies. These agencies operate on a direct selling model where the independent travel agents not only sell travel services, but they can also recruit and build their own teams. Pros and cons. The MLM travel agencies provide a platform for individuals to start their entrepreneurial journey with minimal upfront cost. The independent advisors can tap into a network of like-minded individuals and also leverage their team efforts to earn additional income through commissions and bonuses. The MLM structure often offers training and support, helping the agents to develop their sales and marketing skills. The cons of MLMs. They face scrutiny in the agency, a lot of scrutiny in the agency due to the perception of them being pyramid schemes. Some MLM agencies also have strict rules and minimum sales quotas, which can add pressure to agents to potentially limit their creativity and flexibility. Okay, so we've come to our final one, which is the hybrid travel agencies. These agencies usually combine elements of your traditional brick and mortar or your hosted structures with the features of the MLM. They offer a unique blend of opportunity and also support. So let's talk about the pros and cons. Pros. With these hybrid agencies, they usually provide independent advisors with the benefits of both face-to-face interaction and online flexibility. They will quite often have a physical office or a host network, which allow the agents to gain access to support services, to training, and to collaborate on other opportunities. The cons. Just like with the MLM agencies, these hybrid structures, they may come with certain requirements, certain quotas, or rules that the agents do need to meet. So I guess after going over all of these, the final question would be, where does 7 Seas Travel Group come into these? I guess you can say it's sort of like it's its own hybrid. and if for all of you that's listening to this, you know me, I kind of do things differently. We're not a host. We're not a hosted agency. My thought is that you would work under our agency, which is now 7 Seas Travel Group. but still work as an independent agent. So that would give you the flexibility to do what you wanted to do, to work the business that the way you want to work the business, to figure out what your niche market is going to be. If you want to sell Hawaii, sell Hawaii. If you want to sell Mexico, sell Mexico. If you want to sell the Caribbean, sell the Caribbean. Africa, Asia, whatever you want to do. My goal with this is for you to do you. Figure out what you want to do and do it. Our first goal in starting our agency was for us to learn the travel business, to be able to travel, but also to introduce other people to travel, because we know how travel can affect individuals. They're thinking about people and about the world. We've seen it ourselves. We've seen it in others that have traveled. We also see that the travel business is still very difficult for people to get into and to really get into the travel business. So we're reaching out to individuals that we feel can benefit from being in the business. We're not considered a host, although some might start to think of us as a host. We are more of an independent agency, and we want you to be an independent agency also. As far as the commission structure, we're doing a commission structure. We're starting out at 80-20. Why? Well, because for the first few, I don't know, it depends on the agent or the advisor. There's going to take some training. There's going to be some training, some handheld, some different things. As an agency, as individuals see that our agents are under our number, it is going to require more fees on our part. Meaning that fee that we currently pay $199 for just Phil and I, once we have agents at $199 may go to $400 or $500. Got to recoup that cost. The E&O insurance, the errors and omission insurance that we currently pay, we're going to have to recoup those costs. So the fee structure will start at 80-20. Agent or advisor getting the 80%. We're only asking for the 20%. And that 20% is basically to recoup any administrative fees that it is going to cost us in order for us to do this. If down the line that we see that we can adjust it, we're more than happy to adjust it. So if you have any questions, please let me know. So there you have it. We've talked about the different travel agency structures, going over their pros and their cons. And remember that this world of travel is evolving. So stay curious, keep exploring, and always happy travels. If you have any questions or topic that you'd like for me to cover, please reach out to me and we'll go over them. Hope to be talking to you all soon in our next segment.